Over the years, archaeologists have done an incredible job bringing the past back to life. It's allowed us to reconstruct what certain objects and civilizations would have looked like. One of the most famous ancient civilizations is that of the Egyptians. Recently, however, archaeologists have not been happy with the selling of what they call an important part of history. On the 4th of July, an ancient sculpture of King Tutankhamun went up for auction in London. The genuine piece was expected to fetch a high price, and it did exactly that. The winning bid was over $5.9 million. When it comes to selling these kinds of artifacts, there isn't much support coming from the archaeological community. This is because researchers would rather have them sitting in a museum where people can see them, or having them studied. Egyptian officials have spoken out about the sale, and said that not only is it wrong, but they think it may have been stolen. It's no secret that Egyptian tombs were robbed in the early days. In fact, Egyptologists have said this would have been a business for some, as they would have raided the tombs and then sold on pretty much everything they discovered. Because of the high amounts of gold the Egyptians used, when it was sold, the buyer would have most likely melted the pieces down, as no one could then trace it back to its original place. With that being said though, this sculpture is not gold, it's made from brown quartzite. Although there are a few marks on the sculpture, archaeologists have said it's in great condition. The sellers of the sculpture said the following before it went up for auction. This face is recognizable among 1,000 Egyptian royal faces. We are honored to present this head to auction for the first time in history. It's been very well known on the market, and has been published and exhibited many times over the past 35 years. As mentioned though, protests have come from not only Egyptian officials, but also from the public. The former Egyptian Minister of Antiquities said the following: "They never tell us about its origin, about how they brought it from Egypt, and who has ownership of this piece. They have no evidence of that, but we do think this is a part of our heritage. This is a black day in the history of archaeology." Egyptian officials are now looking at launching an official formal objection, in the hopes of getting the object back, as they believe it shouldn't be in the hands of a private collector. So my question to you guys is, what do you make of this? And do you think the artifact should be available for the public to see? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.